today I'm going to be enjoying some Australian memes. Yeah, you can tell me if you've seen any of these before. Let's enjoy. It's been a while since I watched any Australian meme videos, so this should be funny. Let's check them out.
Wildlife in Australia.
Yeah. It's like an amalgamation of all of the things, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that did pop up in Australia somewhere, honestly.
Europe, UK, USA, Australia.
No.
Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They are the same picture.
What? Is it because... I don't really get that one. Obviously that's upside down because that's the stereotype or whatever the thing people say about Australia. What's the relation to
What
that?
do you get when you cross an elephant and a kangaroo? Earthquakes in Australia. Dog head, cat's head, cat food.
Is that an accurate, like, coastline, man? I never actually noticed that, if that is actually real, but that does look like a cat head. It does look like a dog head.
Mate is just short for inmate, because Australia was literally a bunch of convicts forced to live there. Rest of the world, Australia.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Why Starbucks failed in Australia? I'll just have a cup of coffee, beer it is. You know you're in Australia when you see and hear the local people telling flies to off and expecting them to listen.
Oh my god.
What people think Australia is like. What it's actually like.
Do Australians get annoyed about, like, those types of memes about things being upside down? Is that something you hear a lot?
A golden retriever
I can imagine it would get a bit tiring, honestly.
in Australia brought home a baby koala bear she saved from the bushfires. Australians officially banned from travelling overseas. Wait, we are all prisoners on this island. Always has been.
What was that, during
Australian
COVID or
mass
something?
addict dressed up as cop and raids another drug user's home. Mega. Australia is dropping thousands of eggs from helicopters for hungry animals escaping bushfires. Everyone liked that.
Is that true? Yeah, I guess it must be if that's what... I mean, I was just going to say if that's what it says, but I can't believe everything online, but that makes sense. Yeah, never heard of that sort of thing. Obviously, I've seen bushfires in Australia. The response from, like, the fire departments and dropping on water, but that seems like a sensible thing to do as well, actually.
MasterChef Australia, MasterChef US. The end of Australia. Anybody wanna meet me here and have a climatic sword battle at sunset while we yell at each other about our ideologies? A feral pig in Australia drank 18 cans of beer, foaled a cow, and then passed out under a tree. Vegetables. Bruh, one job. Australia being the upside down place. Memes. South America and Africa. Antarctica. Me accidentally buying a ticket to Australia instead of Austria. Oh no. Anyway. Australia introduces tax cut in federal budget to increase spending and revive economy. Asian, Indian residents of Australia. Flat earthers claim Australia doesn't exist, and people who live there are actors paid by NASA. 25 million people in Australia. Am I a joke to you? Meanwhile in Australia, no more Japanese girl next door screaming at 3 AM. I miss her.
I don't get some of these, like, explain that one and the previous one about Asians or something like that. What are they? Are they describing something that
California,
happened?
Australia. When someone mentions Australia in a conversation like it's real, people can't live upside down. Austin government having a press conference after Trump's statement.
Stereotypes, that means
Flat
Australia.
earthers. Australia doesn't exist. They are just paid actors from NASA. Australian flat earthers. I heard you like dogs. Check your front porch. Oh my god, you didn't. When your meme gets 1k downvotes, but you're Australian. They love me. Nobody. Cats in Australia. Australian dollars should be called dollaroos. Change my mind. Footage of an Australian guy fishing from a drone is being investigated by authorities. It's not clear whether using a homemade drone to lift yourself into the is illegal in Australia. The suicide plant.
Well.
The world's most poisonous plant is the Gympie gympie. It is found in Australia. The pain is described as a mixture of acid burn and electric shock. It is rumored that anyone who touch it refers to commit suicide, unlike Epstein, who did not commit suicide.
Is that true? Even got dangerous plants as well.
Buying school supplies in Australia versus in America.
Oh my god. Even that, I know like it's not buying it for school, but like kid that age with a gun that big, man, that's very American.
Koala fingerprints are so similar to humans that even crime scene investigators have been confused by them. Koala, human. Wait, what kind of crime scene has both? Teacher, what is $30 in Australia? Me. 49.1 Australian dollars. Teacher, then why did you write $30? Those man really flew here all the way from Australia. Bad sleeping in Australia.
Up the normal
The
way.
world is a cat playing with Australia. Australians, vampires, Australian vampires. Non-Australian. I got hit by a hailstone. Gosh, it hurt. Australian. Oh yeah, the spikes are brutal. Non-Australian. The what now?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before, and that's in Sydney as well. Is that something that actually happened? How did that happen? Do you remember that? If you get hit by that, you are dead, really, you're not?
Australia World War First. I just killed 17 men with my combat knife. Australia Emu War. Our scary big chicken.
Still something I need to learn about.
Never
actually,
forget
you-
that Australia's first ever Winter Olympics gold was won because the guy was coming dead last and everyone in front of him fell over.
Legendary.
My idea of how to create a greener Australia. We cut a deep channel through the center of Australia. How Australians watch that Spider-Man kiss. The world in Australia has bushfires. Oh dear, gorgeous. The world when America has bushfires. You donkey. Number plate of a car in Perth, Australia, made to be read in the mirrors of the cars. Illusion 100. Australia, emus. Flat earthers claim Australia doesn't exist, and people who live there are actors paid by NASA. Flat earthers living in Australia. Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, whatever is going on in USA.
Still
Four most
true.
dangerous places in the world. Australia, Death Valley, Tanzania, electrical. How people think Australians go to work. How Australians actually go to work.
I knew that was going to happen.
Among Us, among EU, among. If an Australian wore pants, would they wear them like this or like this? Nothing to see here, just two Aussie legends smiling at each other. When someone tells you to order something other than a chicken palmy, no, I don't think I will. Have you guys ever seen a wet koala? It's the scariest thing ever, like ever. Male Australian teacher starter pack. Australian child walk into school in 1937. Colorized. How good are these new joke of the day mellow jars?
Yeah.
Stocking up for summer in Australia.
Yeah, what do you call them in Australia? That's like in the UK. I've not seen one of them for a long time. They don't have them here so much in Malaysia. We call them ice poles. I feel like they'll probably be called something different.
My mate from Australia coming to visit opened my eyes to just how poorly our society accommodates their needs. Australians are just British Texans. Change my mind.
No, I don't agree.
NZ, can I copy your homework? Auts, sure. Just change it up a bit, so it's not obvious. Why foreigners are afraid of horse versus why Aussie are afraid of horse.
That one seems true.
How to catch an Australian.
What was that,
Australians. Is this a compliment? CNN. Australia is at war with feral cats, the biggest threats to its native species. The government wants to kill 2 million of them. Great Emu War veterans. American school lockdown versus Australian school lockdown. Dolphins are back to Italy, meanwhile in Australia. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, here is my...
Tell me what you think about those. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, those ones, I guess, like, if you're Australian, probably get boring, those ones about being upside down. But yeah, some good ones about the animals and stuff like that as well. Tell me what you think. If you know of any other good Australian meme videos, please recommend them as well. Tell me what your favourite Australian memes are. A favourite, like, Australian viral videos. I want to watch some compilations of that as well. Tell me about them. Thanks.